Do YouTube, it's the boy Jameson, and I'm back with another video. And we're gonna be reacting to a video that I've seen all the time where I go on my YouTube at. I see these videos of Solluminati talking about Adin Ross must be stopped and all that. I be seeing these all the time when I'm on my YouTube at. So I was like, let me react to it and see what Solluminati talking about Adin and what, such things Adin Ross did. Let's get into it.
Classes in session. I got a very special treat for you today. Okay? Now listen to me. Let me take these glasses off for a minute. Before I talk about anything, I want to show y'all this real quick. I got a petition. I want y'all to click the link in the bio right now. So some of y'all that don't know,
Stop Adin Ross from emasculating and preying on men. Wow.
Y'all get spiritual soul for this video. No playing around. Because it's really
fake woke ass nigga, man.
Not only young people in the world in general. So we have to speak up and protect our men, especially the youth, from being attacked spiritually, mentally, and emotionally from predators cloaked as entertainers. Cloak means hidden for y'all motherfuckers that don't know. A predator by the name of Adin Ross, who uses emasculation tactics to weaken men for his own gain, has been on the rise. Now, for y'all that don't know what emasculation is, it's what he does on a regular basis to see. You think you fuck with Adin, you think he lit because he got all these rappers. No, you fuck with him because what he do to the rappers, he emasculate them live for his own gain to his viewers.
Yeah, it's like obviously I don't know Adin Ross and things like that, and shoot, I'm pretty sure he could give a damn what I gotta say, bro. Like, bro, this dude got like, a million some subscribers. I only got like 16 subscribers, so he ain't gonna care what I gotta say. But every time if I would watch like an Adin Ross video, he's always doing weird things, bro. Like I said, I'm not judging him. I'm very observant. So it's like every time when I watch Adin Ross's videos, this dude be always doing like some freak shit. And I'm just like, is this dude really, what? And so I don't know. Like, after I get done watching this video, I can understand why people may think Adin Ross is what, because based off of what other people seen and what I've seen personally of the things he does. Like, for example, the Polo G situation. The things that he was doing with Z is saying, the weird things he be saying. So I understand why some people think that he's what. I don't know, but me personally, every time when I watch an Adin Ross video, I do get like he's actually what vibes from him.
You probably won't even watch this nigga if he wasn't acting, doing all this sexual shit to these men rappers, would you?
Yeah, he do be doing some freak things.
That's what you fuck with him for. Even if he do something new, he make a RP, he's gonna be emasculating men in there.
Yeah. And that's what I noticed. That's what I noticed. That's why I noticed why a lot of people like Adin Ross, because he be doing that freak stuff. That's why a lot of people think he's funny, and because they know that he's gonna say something weird or freaky. Like, I remember one time I was watching a Cool Kicks video, and there was a fan who walked up to Adin Ross, and Adin Ross asked to see his ID, and I think the dude was at the legal age for, I guess, the Adin Ross to give him a handshake and touch him on his butt. So yeah, after seeing that, I'm like, yeah, a lot of people like Adin Ross because he does and says weird and freaky things.
See, we talking spiritual now. You're done. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. Oh, you exposed me. That's that. With the same video. Before I talk about any of this, do y'all know these motherfuckers poured up a video of me from 15, 16 years ago? I think it was 2008 or 9. I don't remember. If you look at it, bro, if you see that video, you're gonna be like, so what the fuck? My nigga, we got like 30, 40 videos on Facebook. You could probably find these bitches now. They not hidden. They real big. Back then, I was a young nigga. I had like 5,000 followers on 3 accounts on Facebook. This was before all that Instagram, all that bullshit. You gotta be a 90s baby to know what I'm talking about. Facebook was popping back then.
It was. I was born 97.
Crazy. See, the shit y'all used to now, back then it didn't, like, it was so...
I got Facebook back in 9th grade.
Yeah. Like, you can't even whoop your kid now without going to jail. You abusing him. Back then, nigga, we was getting whoopings with sticks. I stopped. Life is different now. You look at
it is.
You from 2008, 2009, nigga, you look crazy. Right? You a child suffering from all type of childhood traumas. These motherfuckers is talking about me 15 years ago. What about me now?
And that's what some people do. You know, they try to you know, talk bad about you based off of, you know, what you did, you know, back then, but they don't give a damn who you are now. They just always try to, you know, keep that grudge against you from, you know, what you did when you was a kid, when you were stupid. You know, that's where it's just like, you know, like for example, the quote unquote old heads, when they say certain things that are sus, you know, we say pause now if they say certain things. But, you know, but back then when they said something that was, you know, sus, you know, they were able to get away with saying those such things because in their heads, you know, they were old enough to understood. People were old. The old head generation, when they were kids, like my age, 24 or younger, they were able to understand what they meant. But now if you say something, you know, younger kids nowadays are going to be like, whoa, bro, pause. Like, for example, if you say, oh, bro, like, every time I went to the fucking dentist, you know, he's always asking me to, you know, to open my mouth wider. And so if I said that in the PS4 party with my PS4 friends, they're going to be like, whoa, Jameson, that's sus. But if I would have said it back then, back in like the early 2000s or the late 90s, people would have understood what I'm talking about. So it's like, you see the generation change. Back then, pause wasn't invented. So if you said something that was sus, people would just overlook it and not really care. But now if you say something that's sus, everybody makes it a big deal. And it's like, wow, some people are just immature, dude. And I already know some people are going to clown me for what I just said about every time when I go to the dentist. So I don't care.
This is like Jesus versus Lil Nas X. Now listen to what I'm telling you. We got like videos, we had prank wars. It was like kind of like Jackass. Now back then Jackass was popping. Y'all know this. Y'all remember Jackass. Basically, you couldn't go to sleep. If you was a part of the group, you couldn't go to sleep. You go to sleep, there might be some shit, niggas sticking balls on your nose.
Ugh.
Facebook, we had fans, all type of shit. Shit was lit. It was my cousin, me. The video they used was me and my cousin. Right? Let me talk to y'all.
I think I remember that video.
Right? So listen to me. On the video that they use, like I said, it's other videos. Bro, it's like me, fucking.
Squarespace lets you run your brand like a business with e-commerce and more.
These strong illustrations, like, basically means that, like, if you go to sleep, a motherfucker put some dude on a paper towel next to you, do a roll over. You couldn't go to sleep. We'd put our fucking booty cheeks on your fucking face, put our nuts on your head. We'd put it all on.
See, even though I got my own place, see, those things he just mentioned, that's why I don't be having sleepovers, bro. You know, with the homies, because, you know, things like that, you're going to have one of those homies who just going to do weird things, bro. And so that's why I really don't have a lot of people come to my house, because certain people play too much. And that's why, like, you know, I would never let, you know, like, the homies ever stay the night in my house, because, you know, people are weird. And, you know, people just think certain things are funny, and it's not. You know, that's why, you know, I kind of keep my house, you know, to myself.
Facebook, everybody thought it was funny. We talking 2008, 2009. Right? Remember, this is back then. It wasn't as graphic as it is now. Shit is, dude, y'all don't understand. Females different now. Nigga, it wasn't no BBL. Nigga, we in a new reality.
It was OnlyFans back then.
Talking about some shit, bringing it from back in the day.
You were able to see your girl's goodies back then without having to pay.
Like it's some key shit. Because I'm exposing it soon. That's tough. Right? So we used to do prank wars. These videos, if you seen this shit right now, I was a demon. They got piss on you in your sleep if you was a part of the group. And used to wake up on Facebook. Everybody.
See, that's why I don't be rocking with certain dudes, bro. because they do weird shit like this.
But they using this shit to make it seem like, oh, Solluminatis was on some gay shit with his cousin. All this week. That don't work. There's no way out of this. You're done. So, I want y'all to listen to me. I'm sitting up here explaining myself for some shit that happened 15 years ago. I told you I was like Jesus to these YouTubers. Imagine beefing with a nigga and he talking about your 12-year-old self. If y'all would have seen the videos I was doing back then, bro, I would have been banned off every platform. All of us was going fucking crazy. Think I would have literally stuck my balls on your fucking head while you was asleep. Boy or girl, I didn't care. Think I was a little kid and I would have put it on Facebook and niggas would be dying laughing. Now if you do some shit like that, you're done. Banned.
Yeah.
All type of weird stuff.
And my voice just cracked.
15 years ago. Okay, let's chill right there. Classes in session. Now I will be your teacher for
This dude got a long neck, bro. Looks like a giraffe.
Yay, sir! Yay, sir! In the building. Today we are going to break down Adin Raw Soul. I want to tap in deeply with y'all with something. I want y'all to pay close attention. I don't want this to be a joke. I want y'all to really take this shit in. I know a lot of y'all be wanting to laugh and a lot of y'all be wanting to see entertainment, but this is really serious because it's not just him doing this to people. I talk to people on my spiritual channel who be affected by grown men doing this to them. Boys and girls. You know, they really affected by this mentally, spiritually. This shit fucks with them. Yeah, literally, y'all don't understand. These kids look up to us YouTubers. I'm being real right
They
now.
do. So they try to copy everything you do.
These kids don't come home and they watch TV. They watching us, streamers, YouTubers. They talking like us. They buying our merch. You get what I mean? They hanging with us for hours. You get what I mean? They look up to us, so they say they take in. I told y'all he's making millions and millions and millions of boys vicarious. He's making millions and millions and millions of boys literally question what they really are. Is it okay to do this? Is it okay to do that?
And me personally, I don't care enough to watch Adin Ross's videos because, you know, I just feel like, you know, that's not funny at times, bro. You know, it's just like there's times where it can be cool, you can let it slide, but there's times where it's just like you go too far with it, bro. That's why it's just like I personally don't think that's funny, you know, because it's like I'll just get annoyed if, you know, he was always doing that around me, and if every time if I watch his video he's always gonna say something weird, I'll just get annoyed at that and just not watch him no more because I don't watch him now. But me personally, I just don't think his videos are funny and entertaining and interesting enough for me to watch it because they be taking it too far and it's not funny at times.
He's literally a person that's really gay can't do what he do. He's like a glitch in the matrix. You have to really see how he became what he is and see how he got planted. I talk to gay people all the time who are suicidal and going through the worst because they don't fit in because people don't accept them.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, he's faking it, right?
Yeah.
So he getting away saying all this type shit that people would get hurt and beat up and destroyed for, right? Not only that, he put people in position to get humiliated. I talked to rappers that been in his streamers and they told me that his stream and they told me this they self. I have talked to hundreds of rappers. Bro, niggas be trying to do consultations all the time with me. Just trying to get knowledge and shit, bro. I'm tapped in, I study when I'm not on this YouTube shit. It ain't shit else to do. Shit, goddamn! One of the things that they say they be going through is they feel like it's a shaming ritual when their manager put they input. Bro, listen, they feel like it's a shaming ritual, like they being humiliated when they put in position with them. And most of the time they doing it because they bring attention to their streams and shit.
Yeah.
See, we talk to music artists, so all attention, bad attention, they get streams, they get paid, so it don't matter. But they get put in, they gotta do interviews, industry niggas. They gotta do shit that they really don't wanna do, but they forced to do it. A lot of these niggas said that they feel like it's a shaming ritual. A shaming ritual is when motherfucking celebrities, they, like a gay sex tape get leaked or something, or some stuff that's supposed to be secretive. It's stuff that put them in position. You have to make sacrifices. You have to do something behind closed doors to get in position.
Yeah, you gotta look at the bigger
We're about
picture,
to
bro.
watch this predator. He's like a predator. He's no different than EDDP, except that he do it to us men. See, you don't really think Adin is funny. You think him emasculating men is funny. You don't think he lit because he got the rappers on his stream. You think he lit because he was fucking emasculating the rappers on the stream. He made them look vulnerable. He made them get uncomfortable. It was funny to you, but it really affected them.
It's not fun to me. That's why I don't watch him, because it could be annoying at times.
He's cloaked in entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why me personally, I really don't care enough to watch Adin Ross's videos, because he's just not interesting enough for me to watch him. Because it's nothing funny about that all the time.
He's destroying kids. Kids is literally young niggas, bro. These girls don't take us serious. I'm trying to tell y'all, they see eye to eye with us. Men. Literally, they'll tell you. They don't even want to fuck with us. Bro, listen, it's because of motherfucking men like this. Now look what a man like this is doing to other men. This B-Lou. B-Lou, that's my guy. You know, I ain't got no problem with no YouTubers. I don't see nobody shit. That's B-Lou. I know B-Lou for music. B-Lou ain't never been on no feminine. B-Lou ain't never been harassed. B-Lou ain't never been put in position to be uncomfortable, to have to hang up on you. This is not normal. How the hell y'all get normalized by this? Look where he put you in position. This is how he create content. He put you in position to get destroyed for his own gain. He'll even be looking at the chat for the chat reaction. If you follow Adin, you know damn well he do shit for reactions and for y'all attention. And it's normally the shit that make you laugh the most is when he doing the sus stuff. Come on.
I noticed that. He was cringy as fuck, bro.
Smile be like that.
See, that's not funny.
So now B-Lou is being used as the object, and this is a part of his emasculation tactics. It's random. You have to pay close attention to their first reactions when they react to something. When they first react to it, it's like this book. When they ask you, nigga, why did you kill such and such, and you really didn't do it, they gonna pay attention to your first reaction of the question. If you look sideways or make any react, pay close attention to the people that you prey on. They not comfortable, they just going with the flow because his views. The attention that they get from this, they go with the flow, is helping they brain. But in reality, spiritually, it's destroying them as men. It's destroying their masculinity. It's making them acceptable by shit that they won't be acceptable by with no other men. And if they son heard him say this to them, or say it on the phone with them, they'd be embarrassed. Like, dude, you gotta really take this shit in. This man is literally destroying men. Look at B-Lou.
Like, he's over here laughing and joking, but he know that wasn't funny.
So, you see B-Lou laughing. But I'm trying to tell you,
It's not that funny.
When these cameras cut off, we completely different. It's back to reality. We gotta look at ourselves in the mirror alone. Shit is not funny no more. These pranks, all this shit y'all be seeing, we YouTubers, we entertainers, that shit be fake. When it's back to reality, when we back,
There's no games with that.
I know B-Lou like, bro, this nigga's like, whoa. But he just going with the flow because my man's getting all the attention. B-Lou just suffered from emasculation. He put B-Lou in position to get weakened, to make someone look weaker, or less effective. B-Lou just looked at, like, why is he even talking to him?
He just looked uncomfortable.
It gets even worse. Now, I got timestamps. We're not about to watch this whole bit. Alright, so look, this is chapter 2.
Is that Ski Mask? Where's Ski Mask been at, bro? I don't know nobody talk about this fool no more.
Now, this is real live footage. This is a perfect example
Yeah, because if he said this around a female, he'll get his dumb ass slapped or canceled.
This is what he do. He will make. I don't give a fuck how strong you are, how big you are.
And that's the thing with certain dudes. You know, certain dudes could get away with, you know, scooping each other's nipples, or smacking each other on the butt, or saying, you know, gay things to one another. But if they said that around a female, then they're looked at as they're sexually harassing a female. They're looked at, you know, abusers, and you know they'll get slapped. So it's like there's certain things men could say that they could get away with when they say it to other men, but if they say or do those certain things to women, they're gonna get slapped and cussed out. Simple as that.
Literally emasculate the fuck out of you, and you would just go with his flow because it's 100,000 people watching. Literally.
But if
Watch what he
yeah,
do to ski mask the slump guy, bro. Watch this. 9 times out of 10, you gotta discuss how Biden is before you come on his lives.
and I'm not gonna pause no more after this. But one thing I noticed if Adin Ross would have like a female in this video, he's not saying none of that weird stuff. You know, because he knows the outcome of what will happen. But if it's dudes, he knows he can get away with it. But if it's women, yeah, no, he's not doing that. He's not even gonna try. He's not even gonna try it.
You gotta like prepare yourself. I know the managers be saying, oh, he might do this, he might do that, just go on, you know what I'm saying? Because it's content, you're gonna be all on. You know, the kids love seeing streamers with the rappers. These rapper niggas love getting on the streamer like Twitch popping, like that.
It is.
So you gotta understand.
I need to start doing Twitch.
They acceptable for shit that they not acceptable for. They already in the street niggas. So they gotta do shit that they don't wanna do. They got strings attached, percentages, people making money off of it, it's all type of stuff. Look at this. Live footage. Watch the Predator live. Watch what he do to him right here in the black. And these motherfuckers talk about funniest moments. Notice all his funniest moments is sus. This is the only way you funny, buddy. That's Look what he do. Look how he emasculate my mans. Look.
I can't even hear.
Oh my god. This little skip is Mixie right here. She bench how much? He bench 545. Big fella. Watch what he do to him. Look. 545. Now listen.
Bro,
This is when he get. You see how he looked at the chat? This is when he try to get the reaction from the chat. He's like a bot. He's like an AI. You see how he looked at the chat before he do the emasculation? Look! This shit is real, bro.
I'm looking, bro. Get to the point.
Look how he about to destroy this strong ass man. If he can do this to this nigga, if he can emasculize him, imagine what he doing to kids. Watch this. Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. 545. That's enough for you to think you're fucking.
See, I knew he was gonna say that, bro. Yeah, you're right. So, Illuminati, you're right.
That's funny. My man's though. Imagine if he said that in front of my man's when he was chilling with his daughter or his wife or his girl or somebody. My man's probably would have read me. Imagine. Look at my man's. Now my man's is about to go with the
See,
flow.
and that's what I said, bro. Adin Ross wouldn't say none of that kind of stuff if there was a female present.
Because it's Biden. The people around him is already manipulated. They're acceptable for him. He did it to him. He literally would. Bro, this nigga is literally destroying men on a mass level by himself. Now, my man said he weighed 445. He talking about, I wish you could pick me up. First, he looked at the chat.
He knew what he was doing.
You get what I'm saying? He's a bot. Always paying. He always doing shit for reactions. That's why you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, Biden. You have to really understand what I'm about to say to you. I don't think most of your views. I don't even think people really want to watch you unless you're doing big collaborations. I told you top 5, but you alone, I don't know if you really can do anything that's entertaining unless you acting gay.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
What can you do? I bet you when people just chilling in your chat, he's destroying somebody.
I noticed that.
On a mass. My man's literally is the bench 545. He made this nigga look like a hoe. He got him looking stupid. Yo, wait. He uncomfortable deep within. And the whole chat laughing, 100,000 people probably, right? But when my mans go to the crib, that shit ain't funny. Like, dude, this shit is crazy.
He gonna talk hella shit behind Adin Ross' back. Like, this dude's weird as fuck, bro.
And he tell you you got a fat ass in front of 100,000 people. It's gonna make you instantly uncomfortable. Remember, it's your first reaction to what he say. It's how you react first. That's your true feeling. It makes you uncomfortable. He feeds off that energy. He like a parasite. This how he grow. So you think all these rappers coming on there, this nigga lit? No, you just want to see him emasculate them. You want to see him say some gay shit to the rappers. Nobody want to watch Adin unless he's doing gay shit.
Yeah, that's, I kind of noticed that.
No matter what you doing, no matter what you create, no matter you make an RP, you can play 2K. No matter what he do, he has to have a void so he can do this.
Every day is a new beginning.
Damn, those are good points. And I noticed that, but I didn't really pay attention to it because it's just like I didn't really care. But after watching, it's just like, while you actually look at the bigger picture of what Solluminati is saying, you actually look deep into what Adin Ross, does. Damn. But I'm like, hey, he can do what he want, bro. Like, whatever he do, that's his business. Well, that's it for the video, man. This was part 1 of the video. I'll probably react to like part 2 tomorrow, or like probably like 2 days from now. But I'll catch you on the next one.